Hello, beautiful, and welcome. It's going to be a Lightworker reading. Really intuitively driven. I've got a couple of decks. Spirit had me pulling on the ones dealing more with Egypt. Uh, so for some of us, I know that past life, connections to energies from there, um, working with guides from there, those are coming through really big for my Lightworker collective. All right, I've already said my blessing and prayer, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm just going to grab some opening messages from this one before we get into the detailed messages. Pulling on some overall energy. Again, this is a general collective, so please take what applies to you and leave what doesn't for who it's meant for. If you're interested in a private reading, please check the description below. All my readings are booked via email. Struggling with patience for part of the collective. I've got resentment, and timing for some people. Others, this has to do with a past sabotage, a betrayal that you're finishing healing from. Karmic balance being brought to that here soon. A lesson learned. The infinity symbol coming into play with the number 8 and wisdom. There's a wisdom and insight you're gaining from this. I've got truth and fairness with 13 and Mott. There's a new beginning here. Some kind of truth to be seen, to be heard, to be spoken. Clearing the air. This was someone from your old flock. 26 with need and perseverance, and again, birds. I'll also be taken to birds being of importance for part of the collective here. Feathers. Some of you looking at doing a cleansing ceremony with one. It was the Isis ritual from here that got brought up earlier for another collective of mine. And connecting to your angelic past life or angelic connections and coding. I've got 3 with shoe and order and peace. Balance is being restored here. There's a karmic justice, and for some of you, there's going to be insight and awareness of just how much God had your back through this. I know that you are aware of some of the betrayal or some of what was done, but as much protection that you had, your spirit team. Some of you guys are really going to get to know your spirit team through this. There's an awareness coming for you. But again, with the timing, how long it's taking for justice to come in. For some of you, that's a struggle. I'm a good person. I didn't deserve it coming through for someone here. I know you said that, and Spirit's like, yeah, no, you didn't, but, you went through something you shouldn't have had to. And at the end of this, there's going to be a reward for that. Just have some more faith and patience. Try to heal from this as much as possible. I've got scales of balance, ancient tantra of the soul. Yeah. This is a big shift happening for you, and it's going to happen real soon. It's in the middle of being balanced out. Just because you haven't seen it in the 3D doesn't mean that things aren't moving in the other realms. And that there are things happening in the 3D. You just haven't got to see them yourself. Patience again for someone. The brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Really being able to step in and see women as strong. For someone here, feminine energy as strong. It's not just about receiving. You can stand in feminine strength. Others of you, it was because you were a woman, they saw you as weak. They didn't think that you knew as much as you knew. They didn't think you were as strong as you were. And it was just because you were a woman. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. This was your breakthrough into the next level of spiritual work. What you just went through was what was your first test in it, and what you're going to help people with. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. You leveling up, honey. Let's get into your scales of balance here. What's going on with this? Seven of Cups. Any confusion is being undone. Others of you, you've got so many options headed towards you. Big manifestation portal. As you get past this, it's definitely going to be lots of visions, lots of possibilities, but lots of rewards. I've got lots of rewards for you. Four of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Especially those who are going to go into this meditative state. It's like as you go within to see how to go forward. Some of you need to go into this meditation so that you can actually see the blessings that Spirit's trying to bring to you. Whether this be new directions, new careers, new gifts. You need to meditate so you can see what Spirit's trying to bring to you right now. Others of you, it's clarity of what happened. Let's get into the Brother in Darkness. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. This is what's being asked of you. This is what you're going to be looking at doing next. Definitely standing in your strength here. But understanding that there's a new confidence. A Godfidence for some of you. The Star. Yeah, this brings healing to you. Healing to your life in multiple ways. But definitely anywhere where you felt like you weren't confident or that you lacked the ability to create. This is going to be healed within you. It's taking those lessons and then standing in strength. But healing in the finances. Yeah, I've got Knight of Pentacles here. Definitely planning. But it's just, for some of you, this is a long time coming. I have for some of you, whatever reward you're about to receive, a lot of you, it's like birthright energy. And this took you off track from where you were supposed to be to create or to embrace. There's time and planning for some. Moving in silence is going to be important for some aspects of this. The Lovers. Whew. For a smaller portion of the collective, I have this is the betrayer or the person that took you off track, and you've got healing from that. Others of you, and the majority of you, I have a new love headed your way. Someone that really embraces you standing in your power versus trying to put it down. This partner is going to be a level up. They're willing to put in the work here, and that really is another reward that you're getting here. There's the level up of self, and then the level up in your romantic world. Hold on. Let's grab a little more clarifiers on that. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. It's just taking time. For some of you, that's your struggle. You've already embraced yourself, but it's like, am I ever going to find somebody? Justice. Yeah. This is part of your reward. Getting a new lover that's committed and respectful. Someone who embraces your strength, who's strong also. Much more on your level, healed, receptive. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity, anybody knows what it's like to, you know what I mean? They're going to give back. This is good. Everything is balancing for you. And the Magician. Ooh, and they got gifts. Not abusive with them, though. For some of you, this counterpart has gone through a similar battle that you've been through, and they would not do that. I've got the Sun, Ace of Wands, and Three of Wands. With Five of Cups and the World. This person's going to bring something where there's lack. You don't have lack within yourself, but there's that space in your life that this is supposed to bring you more. It's the next level. Alright, Chariot of Ascension. Spiritual work of the higher initiative. Ooh, King of Cups. There's the love. Alright, Chariot of Ascension. This partner is going to help you with all aspects of raising your life. They want to keep ascending and doing better too. They're achievers. Ooh. I've got the Ace of Swords. Breakthrough. Success, definitely. I've got success and victory popping through with this. Honors. Like receiving honors. Whether that be in the 3D or spiritually. Truth and clarity. Yeah, I've got the Hierophant and Two of Swords. King of Cups, Death, and King of Swords. With the World. Clarity in where energy had come from. Why there was a need for a new beginning. For some of you, you're getting this emotional closure as to why things had to end. You didn't see all these betrayals that this person was doing. But they were stopping you from your new beginning. Some of you have an anointing that you're going to be receiving. Some kind of big life purpose. I'm going to pull on your Two of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. This is you having doubts about whether this will sustain financially long term. Whether this should be part of your, whether this actually is a purpose or not, or whether you just want it or dream about it. Ten of Cups, yeah. No, it is, hon. It is supposed to be yours. This isn't just some fantasy. This is the reality you're supposed to create. Three of Pentacles, yeah. This is the reality you're supposed to create. This person is going to help you on some level. Even if it's just one of those, like, in your corner cheerleaders. This person is here to help you achieve this goal. You don't need them to achieve the goal, but they will. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man with Six of Swords. You guys are a little bit hung up about dating. And I can understand why, based on, yeah, Ten of Wands, what you just went through. And taking that pause is okay. This person is patient and understanding. Do not feel rushed. Pull a couple from here. Confinement. Yeah, you're definitely healing from a lot. This person blocked you. Broke you down. For some of you, maybe even got you charges. Origin. Yeah, it's you planting these new seeds and them growing. Others of you getting out into the dirt is going to help you. This person, yeah, real estate. This person's going to help you grow. Somebody's got to come out of solitary. Yeah, sorry. That's the energy with confinement, bully, and loss. You have yourself blocked off because of what happened in the past. And Spirit's like, I need you to be open to meeting new people because I'm trying to bring you somebody. And if you keep yourself blocked off, you're not going to meet this person. That's where Spirit's got you at. You have to be willing to get out there and open up more. All right. They're being found out. Those truths are coming out. You're going to be seeing things clearly. Other people are going to be seeing things clearly. I got somebody who wanted to paint the picture. They got a big mouth and they like to talk fast. And in trying to get ahead of you possibly even tainting their image, they just blasted you. And people are going to see all that shit. You are protected, yeah. Have faith. I know it may be taking longer, but the truth is coming out. And then we got solar plexus and karma. Making sure you're taking care of yourself. Others of you, this really helped you tap into your purpose again. And again, your karma is good here. You've got nothing but rewards headed towards you. Nothing but the truth about you being known. A new romantic partnership that is better than that one ever would have been if that was the counterpart that did this to you. Meditate and go with the flow. And then again, move in silence. Trying to take this time that you're a little bit slower or pulled back to finish healing and connecting if you still need to. Others of you, it's just so I was the faith and patience for some, but others peace. It has to do with a little bit of enjoying the last bit of peace while being in that solo phase before this person comes in. Especially when it comes to getting direction. Spirit wants you to get the direction on your purpose first, so that you have it before this counterpart comes in. Let's see what your guides and ancestors have for you. Comedy. Some of you needing to bring that in. Others of you, that's your connection to your guide or ancestor. Known being or person. This is someone that you know. Sometimes we connect into like the ascenders or angels, but the one that's trying to reach you, you knew before they passed away. 14 being of importance for someone here. And then shared traits with 89. Signs are everywhere. This person's been trying to communicate with you, looking at any type of interference with electronics like lights, radios, personal interference of some sort. Tickle. For someone here, the show Boy Meets Girl. You watched the show with them, or they reminded you of the neighbor. Maybe it was the neighbor. Astral travel. This person's gonna assist you with this, learning it. They can help you with understanding different places. You did the right thing. And then take care of yourself, heal. Making sure you're taking time to yourself. And not just, I know that you're by yourself, but taking time to actually be with yourself. Take care of yourself. That self-care is really important, especially when you're going through battle. Clothing, fashion. Some of you need to invest in yourself more. Part of your self-care should be changing your appearance the way that you want to. Pursuing a new look. Updating that. That's your passion. And then love life assistance. They're going to help you recognize this person. It had to happen this way with 111. Getting to know your guides is really big, though. I've got trapped in fear again. You're blocking yourself. That's the confinement. Suffering in silence. Using that, though, again, to get to the top of the mountain, to try and plan, to try and see, to try and get a new perspective. With, you know, the message, it had to happen this way. Trying to get the understanding as to why. And then where to go from here. Spirit pulled you away from those people for a reason. Material harvest. You got big growth, though. The number 9 coming through. Completing lessons. The wisdom learned. How to manifest in a different way, on a different frequency. That's what you're going to be learning by the end of this. Having faith that this was all going to work out for your best. A lot of you, you're going to be able to use a gift or bring information in a way to help other people. We've got rest and rejuvenate. Again, that self-care is big. Trying to get some meditations in. Fixed. And Australia. We're going to start with Australia. Named after the Greek goddess of justice, this asteroid represents good judgment and can bring clarity to how you stick to your commitments and make decisions aligned with your values and beliefs. Astrea also brings light through in times of challenge. Where this asteroid appears in your astrology chart emphasizes your ability to stay with your goals and endure difficult moments in your life with hope and faith throughout the process. Um, and then that was taking me back to the feminine and standing in that strength there. It has, if you are someone who gave on your passions, on your purposes, because you were the feminine, you felt like you were supposed to, having that known ahead of time and laying that boundary and sticking with that is part of what you're learning to do in this relationship. And you can do it. This person will be supportive of that. We've got fixed. For some of us, that's what we're learning to be, is more stubborn in a good way. Because when it comes to you, your soul, you should have firm boundaries. Fixed, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are defined as having the fixed qualities within the zodiac. These signs are stubborn and will not give up in a fight. Do not cross a fixed sign. They do not often forget someone who has done them wrong. They are dedicated and loyal to their loved ones and fiercely protective. They experience some of the deepest and most long-lasting relationships of all time. Fixed signs with a strong presence are hard to forget. And you're working on really your presence, coming into that fashion again. Some of you seeing yourself clearly, who you want to be in this life, and then bringing that into reality. That's where you're at, is this physical rebirth, where you are being the authentic you. No matter if it looks like what you used to, not being afraid to outgrow other people's perspectives of you and how they view you. Somebody might have spread rumors saying you were on drugs or something. But everybody's going to see the truth and know they were a liar. Alright, I've got two. 1818, willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. 3333. Social skills. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. And especially those of you struggling with pride, having that confidence in self right now, confidence in who you are, what you're supposed to bring. You're made the way you are perfectly for a reason. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Those of you who haven't worked with Fae yet, being receptive to them. Some of you, they're actually a strong suit, but maybe based on people telling you that they weren't real, you programmed yourself to not believe in them. But if that's what you're interested in, working with them, doing meditations, asking to receive them. But there's some that will definitely assist you with your transformation at this time. Do we have enough time? I think I'm going to pull a stone by sign. Alright, so if you're Aries, you guys got Tanzanite, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. If you're Taurus, Sapphire, easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Balancing that out, that self-care coming through. If you're a Gemini, clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages of guidance. I have a collective that I was tapping into from Gemini that you really do need to possibly get to that stone. You aren't processing through your energy and emotions, and it's bottled up, and you're acting out more impulsively sooner. Cancer. Garnet, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Especially, I've got resentment, especially for what was said or done. Remember, forgiveness is for you, not that other person. Leo. Smoky quartz. Clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. Also good for transmuting energies. Like real negative ones to lighter ones. Virgo. Got two. Rhodochrosite, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. And then rose quartz, love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. I'm rooting for y'all. Libra. Rubellite, passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. And garnet, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. I've got a lot of stress, and those dealing with inadequacies from earlier life wounds. Scorpio. Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Living perfection. Sagittarius. Emerald. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Celebrating you. Capricorn. Yeah, someone needs to write down a specific date that something happens here. It's an epiphany, a breakthrough. You hear about the truth being out, something like that is an important date. Or you get a recognition in a meditation. Capricorn. Ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. And appetite. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Aquarius. Smoky quartz. Clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. Pisces. Topaz. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Remember, staying with these stones and meditating, pulling on those healing energies. For those of you that can look them up online, you can also pull healing that way. Just a couple ways to help you out. All right, and I'm going to grab you guys a prayer real fast. All right, number 12. God, please help me have clear communication with you and with others. Help me listen while you and others speak. Amen and Asante. And then on the bottom we have 50 with God. Thank you for the changes in my life. Help me have faith and not fear. You change the seasons for reasons. Amen and Asante. Hopefully one of those will help you, or both of them did. And I pray healing, blessings, and continued protection for you guys. I love you guys so much. Please have faith in the timing of this. Try to take just a couple of pauses and get a new perspective on why things played out the way that they did. And take that time to love yourself. Replenish yourself. All right. Good luck. Let me know how it works out with the new love. And everything else, all these other blessings. I'm really interested to see how this plans out for the next couple of readings. All right. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. I love you. Bye. I'll say all right again. All right, all right. All right, all right.